Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. We are at the second part of the Christmas Royals. And we welcome new driver Evan Gattuso in the series, who's already getting a big push from the 20 car. Christopher Harley again, 3 cars left after the huge wreck that occurred at the end of part 1. Took out 4 drivers. And now we have 3 drivers left. Entry number 11 this is. Evan Gattuso in the number 7 car. And wow, he's really pulling away now with the 20 car. And let's see if we'll get a wreck when we have 3 entries. And by the way, just to give you some sort of update, I've just done some testing of super speedway tracks. I've just finished that. Look at this, 3 wide. I've just finished that. I have now 10 racetracks which are going to use for the super speedway series. I still have to think of the name though. I'm almost sure of that. But there will be a great series. Oh, trouble! And look at that! Holy smoke! I had not expected that to happen. First incident over here with 3 cars and Christopher Harley is out. Wow. Tyler Everest, Evan Gattuso, don't know really what happened. But I think it was Evan Gattuso who got in the back of the 16 car, though I'm not sure if anybody else is out. By the way, the caution is out, which is not supposed to be out. But anyway, doesn't really matter because this segment is over. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take you to the replays. Well, that did not last very long for Christopher Harley. He came in as the last entry of part 1. The 10th entry he was. And, well, let's take a look what happened over here. I think it is the 7 car indeed, who goes into the 16 car. And there goes the 20 car. And look at how that car flies through the air. That's insane. Oh, hard into that wall. And he flips over one more time on his roof. And Christopher Harley is out of the Christmas Royals. Napa, Valvoline. What is it actually? I think it is a Buick, I'm not sure. Let's take another look at this. Full speed now. And we'll have to check, but I don't think that anybody else is out of this thing. By the way, this is a crap camera view. We'll have to take another look at this. Then from the other cars, I don't think that anybody else is out of this thing. A little too aggressive by the 7 car, but it did work out for him because he has eliminated Christopher Harley out of this series. And Evan Gattuso and the 16 car of Tyler Everest are still left. And we are going to welcome Aaron Mason in the number 2 car in the next segment. So ladies and gentlemen, time to go to entry number 12. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the number 2 car of Aaron Mason to the group. Now consisting again of 3 cars. Aaron Mason is there, Tyler Everest and Evan Gattuso. And Tyler Everest is the person to be the longest in this group. And I can tell you, Tyler Everest is actually the only person who was in part 1, who started in part 1, who is left. And that's why you don't want to be coming out early. That's why you want to be late, just like the 70 car and 24 car and some others, which I'm not going to name yet. Tyler Everest, he has been pretty aggressive and he goes to the front now. And there comes the 7 car of Evan Gattuso. Evan Gattuso was also so very aggressive early. So let's see how he will be now, as he is going to move to the high side. Here comes the 2 car of Aaron Mason down low. And train of 3 cars now. And somebody's going to make a move. I hadn't even said it, or Evan Gattuso peeked out to go to the bottom line. And actually the 2 cars now trying out the high side. Aaron Mason on the high side of Evan Gattuso trying to pass him. As we are halfway up through this segment already. Yeah, the segments are pretty short, 3 minutes. But still, in 3 minutes a lot of things can happen. May even be happening that one wreck causes all 3 cars to go out. And what happens then? Well, then I will put 2 entries in it, because I want to have at least 2 cars driving. Evan Gattuso in the number 7 car. Now goes underneath the 16. Tyler Everest. Oh, big slide over there. Evan Gattuso. And the 2 car is going to the front. Oh, Tyler Everest is right on the rear bumper of Evan Gattuso. Might not have been very happy with the move, which caused Christopher Harley to fly out of the racetrack. Because if Christopher Harley was not there, Tyler Everest would have been gone. Maybe even the 7 car. Just 20 seconds left in the segment, and we still have 3 cars in this. After this we will add the number 71 car of Paul Winters to the group. So that will mean that another 9081 car will come to this group. Still train of the 3 cars. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Settle down, because we have just ended this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, going to welcome number 71 car of Paul Winters just now. Entry number 13 is the number 71 of Paul Winters in the Norton Buick, I think. I really have no clue what it is. A Buick Oldsmobile or a Chevy. They all look the same. But Paul Winters is in this group, and that's the fact. And he's now pushing Evan Gattuso to the lead. 2 cars from 9091 and 2 cars from 9081 in this group. Oh, look out. Tyler Everest is getting aggressive once again. And we've seen... Whoa, what a slide that was. We've seen him get aggressive more times. And that sometimes resulted in some issues. And he still has the name... He still has the record of most cars wrecked in this Christmas Royals without wrecking himself, which is namely 4. Actually, that's the most cars that have wrecked this Royals all in all. And he now moves to the 2nd position, slides in front of the 7 car of Evan Gattuso. And now he's going to take a peek underneath the 2 car. And those guys, you have to remember, when you are up high, give them room. And that almost went very, very wrong. Oh, Paul Winters, look out! He survived that one. But that was very close, 2 wheels below the dotted line. That's no problem when he goes with all 4 tires below the yellow or the dotted line and the yellow line also. He is out. There was some contact between him and Evan Gattuso. And now we are all in line with 4 cars. But not anymore. Whoa, look at Paul Winters making a move. Makes it 3 wide over here. Getting a push from the 2 car. Aaron Mason. Oh, 4 wide. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That was great. That was great. Just made it 4 wide. I've seen 5 wide before in a little bit of testing I did. They went 5 wide. In a beautiful formation that was. With the person in the middle to in front, a little bit in front of the people on his outside. And the people out on the outside of all were even a little bit further behind. So it looked like a well, how do you call it? It's seagull stuff, not seagull, but anyway, we have just half a minute to go. Evan Gattuso is getting more and more aggressive, just like the 15 car. And after this, we're going to have another entry. And remember, 5 or 6 cars is the number in which a wreck most of the times occur. Of course, we had a wreck at the beginning of this part with just 3 cars. Ooh, 3 wide again. Oh, and there goes Evan Gattuso. And oh man, what a shame. Evan Gattuso just wrecked before it's over, so he is out. Wow. And let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll pause the timer. Everybody, the field is frozen with Evan Gattuso. He went off racetrack before the alarm went off. So that means that Evan Gattuso has been eliminated by pole winners probably. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look what happened over here. This is coming into the tri-oval, a very tricky place. We've seen it before. The first elimination was with the 30 car of Zach Corbett, and he also went out in his tri-oval. Take a look what happened. Evan Gattuso made it 3 wide. Then pole winners moved down. You are not clear, Paul, but he does not know that. And there he turns the 7 car of Evan Gattuso in the wall. And Evan Gattuso goes flying over here. And look at that car fly. On his nose, on his side. Just like Zach Corbett actually. Only difference is he's sliding backwards on his side. And just like Zach Corbett, he is going to tumble over on his roof. And then he's going to tumble a couple of more times over here. In a number 7 army car. Did not last very long for him. Evan Gattuso is out of this thing. So let's take another look at this. He really went flying over there. Pole winners. Full speed now. And pole winners did make it. So that's a shame. Oh, my computer just crashed. That sucks. Damn. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, damn, that's okay. Yeah, there we go. That was kind of awkward. Suddenly everything seems to go wrong. First with the replays my computer crashed, then my iPod shut itself down almost. But it doesn't matter. It's still working and we have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this segment. We welcome the number 28 car of Keith Batson, teammate of Ann Batson, who is a little bit more towards the front. That was close. Tyler Everest and Paul Winners. Paul Winners continues to be aggressive over here. He turned Evan Gattuso and now he turns Paul. Oh wow. And now Paul Winners has eliminated 2 more guys. Keith Batson and Tyler Everest are both done. So guys, field is frozen. Paul Winners and Aaron Mason are left. And I don't know what is wrong with Paul Winners, but he has now eliminated 3 people in just 2 segments. Wow, Keith Batson, he didn't even complete a lap. Now that's really a shame for Keith. Too bad, also a veteran in the sport. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take you to the replays. Well, Paul Winners really is getting pretty aggressive over. There we go. Let's take a look at what happened over here. This is the same thing as that he did to Evan Gattuso. Just turns the 28 car into the 16 car. And he has become one of the best in eliminating people. And also the 16 car of Tyler Everest, after being in this part for like 5 or 6 segments, he was entry number 7, and we have Keith Batson is entry. No, he was actually entry number. Yeah, he was entry number 7, and Keith Batson was entry number 14. But it's over now for both these guys. Take a look what happened one more time. That's really a shame. Keith Batson hard into the wall. Tyler Everest also hard into the wall. And we have just said goodbye to both these people. Keith Batson is out and Tyler Everest is out. We are going to welcome entry number 15, which is the number 10 car of John Cittadino. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take you to segment number 14, I believe actually it is. Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 15 of John Cittadino is stated by himself. He's a big Derek Cope fan. So he is in the number 10 car. And look at this. Pole winners continues to be impressive. Actually, not impressive, but aggressive. After eliminating 3 people, he thinks, well, it's not enough. Let's try to eliminate the 2 car of Aaron Mason. And now the 10 car is right behind Aaron Mason. John Cittadino, driver of the number 33 car in the Phillips Cup Series, rookie, and he started off very impressive. He was the points leader at some time, but not anymore. He actually fell out all the way outside of the top 10. Pole winners instead is in the top 10 now. Race also uploaded the Phoenix race. After this we have one more race to go before the chase will start, and that one race is at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. We have already 20 flips this season, 20 flips, in which 13 are at came at St. Joltis. So yeah, it's time to have some more flips. But back to this Christmas Royals, entry number 15. We're almost halfway of this part already, and John Cittadino is going to be aggressive on the rear bumper of pole winners. Look out. John Cittadino right behind the 2 now, and it is going to go wrong. They saved it. They saved it. How about that save? Oh, no he didn't, and pole winners is also out. The 2 car comes up the racetrack again, but both pole winners and Aaron Mason are out, but there's no wreck, so they can continue, and maybe they are able to eliminate the 10 car of John Cittadino. They are allowed to do that since they have been eliminated, and only when we have a crash, then we will stop the segment. But this was not a crash, so they are able to continue. But it doesn't really matter anymore. Pole winners, after eliminating 3 people, he now has eliminated the 2 car and himself. So 4 people was 1 too much for pole winners. And that means that we will have the next segment with entry number 16 joining. The 98 car of Nick Caps. The second of 3 Capses in this series. Nick Caps joining. And yeah, we will only have 2 people then, John Cittadino and Nick Caps. So for now, John Cittadino, as the timer is up. The time is up, ladies and gentlemen. John Cittadino survived it. Both the 2 car and the 10 car are eliminated. We'll take a look at what happened to them. But, ladies and gentlemen, pole winners and Aaron Mason. So this is where it actually started. Take a look at the 2 car and the 10 car. There was an indirect elimination from John Cittadino on Aaron Mason, because Aaron Mason is going to shoot up the racetrack again. They both saved that, very nice job. But then the 2 car lost some momentum, and there it comes pole winner. Drives into the back of him, but he eliminates both those guys. Both himself and Aaron Mason are now out of the Christmas Royals and will not be in the last 10 laps, or just the 10 lap shootout. I should not say the last 10 lap shootout, but just the 10 lap shootout. We'll take another look at this. That was a very nice save actually, I gotta say. Ooh, yeah, okay, there we go. Keep an eye on this. Full speed now. Great camera view. And there they both go. Almost into the grandstands over there. Aaron Mason goes. But then, of course, he does not hit it. He goes right through it. So Aaron Mason and pole winners are both out of this series. Well, not the series, but just the Christmas Royals. We'll see them back next time at the Nürburgring, Nordschleife. John Cittadino is going to be participating in the next segment together with Nick Caps. 2 people left. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Caps in the 98 car is joining. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the 98 car of Nick Caps to one of my series. The first time Nick Caps has participated in one of my series, just like Dustin Caps, a rookie. But he is going to be entry number 16 over here. And only entry number 15 and 16 are left. John Cittadino and Nick Caps. And that means that entry numbers 1 till entry number 14 are all out of this thing. Again, just a statement how lucky you have to be when you qualify first. Because then you're almost certain of doing great. And I say almost because that 70 car of John, we have seen a 28 car who got eliminated just after not even 1 lap. So everything is still possible. John Cittadino is now right behind Nick Caps. And these guys are probably, hopefully, going to take it a little bit easy. Because, well, we have seen some aggressive racing. And actually, they are not. Because there goes Nick Caps off the racetrack. And he goes tumbling into the wall. And Nick Caps is done. Wow. Part 1 was pretty easy. We only had 3 or 4 wrecks. And now we already have 4 wrecks or so. After just 6 entries. I mean, the 98 car came in. 28 car has wrecked. The 71 car has wrecked. The 2 car has wrecked. And the 7 car. They all have wrecked this part. And that's like that's crazy. So that means that we're going to take a look at the replays over here. And still 1 car left. John Cittadino in the number 10 car. Here we go. Take another look at this. This is just a perfect example of how to eliminate somebody. The number 10 car of John Cittadino gets on the left rear of the 98 car. And he slides up the racetrack. And there Nick Caps goes. And he's going to flip on his front, rear, front, rear. This was a brutal hit, I can tell you. That was a very hard hit. We're going to have some very hard hits also in the Super Speedway series, I can tell you that. But Nick Caps is done. His day is already done. Also, this is another entry who got eliminated just after a few laps. So take another look at this. Full speed now. Oh, this was a crappy camera view, right? There he goes. Whee! Ouch. Oh. And he's still rolling. Ow. That did not sound very good. Nick Caps in the number 98 car is done. John Cittadino in the number 10 car is still left. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome the number 25 car of Thijs van der Voet. One of the most impressive people lately in the Philips Cup Series. After just 4 races, he only has 1 DNF, which was with a blown engine. And he has been starting in the top 10 every single start. That's very impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, time to welcome Thijs van der Voet to very aggressive racing. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the number 25 car of Thijs van der Voet to the Christmas Royals, entry number 17 of 20 for this part. Thijs van der Voet is now sliding in behind the number 10 car of John Cittadino. And, well, just 2 cars left. And, well, I'm curious if we can get to 5 cars again. I still have no clue why they are suddenly so aggressive. I mean, I have not changed anything about this racetrack. I haven't changed anything about the cars. And they all wreck now. So it's just a case of drivers probably getting more aggressive. Since they know that the end is coming. Thijs van der Voet now. John Cittadino moves up high. Maybe just a hint for them. Just take it easy for this time. And just race around. But on the other hand, when you have only one car in front of you, in case of John Cittadino, when you have just one car you're racing against, and you eliminate that person, when you keep doing that, you have no fear of anybody, of getting involved in anybody eliminating somebody else, like it happened before. But still, well, they have to decide themselves if they want to be aggressive and eliminate others or just take it easy. John Cittadino and Thijs van der Voet going after each other side by side now. Number 25 car, Thijs van der Voet, family of Larissa van der Voet, who we are going to see in part 3. And well, they are now teammates, I think. It's the same cars. They have, or not the same cars, but just drive for the same team, which I think is Hendrik Motorsports, but I have no clue. At least they're driving the number 5 car for Larissa and Thijs van der Voet in the number 25 car. John Cittadino in the number 10 car, as we have less than a minute to go. It seems like they have listened to me for a moment and just taken it a little bit more easy. Well, at least look at Thijs van der Voet. He's really going high through that corner. How stupid would it be if you just drive yourself off the racetrack while nobody's even close? That's probably not going to happen. These guys are all very experienced. Well, in some sort of way, they are not that stupid that they will drive themselves off the racetrack without anybody close to them. They can drive themselves off the racetrack. We have seen that before with Paul Winners just a few moments ago, getting into the 2 car and eliminating both the 2 car and himself. Thijs van der Voet now passing the 10 car, and looks like we are going to have a 3 car battle next time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the number 22 car of Trevor Holt right now as entry number 18. We welcome the number 22 car of Trevor Holt to the Christmas Royals. Entry number 18 this is. So that means that we are only going to have 2 more entries after this one, before part 2 is over already. It does go pretty fast, but of course it's a lot of fun. And Thijs van der Voet and John Cittadino think, well, Trevor Holt, well, just leave him behind. We're going to battle each other. And one thing I do want to mention, remember that the song you hear all the time when I introduce a new entry, that song is actually inspired by Feeling Good by Muse. You should listen to it. I love that song. Also a great song by covered by Michael Bublé, or at least that's a great song too, but I like the Muse version too. And I've played it myself on piano. I first recorded piano, then I recorded bass, and then I recorded electric guitar. I did them all myself, so that's fun. And even more fun is the 3-wide battle we have over here, with Trevor Holt in the middle, John Cittadino on the low side, and Thijs van der Voet on the high side. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost halfway through this segment already. And Trevor Holt in his, I think that this is a Buick, pretty sure it's a Buick, is going to be, ooh, look out. Almost a little bit of contact there. Thijs van der Voet and John Cittadino. We know John Cittadino is good at eliminating people. He eliminated the 98 car like a professional. Actually, he just drove straight through him. Little tap on the left rear and turn him around, and there he went. And the 10 car is still in the series, in the race. Thijs van der Voet now moves a little bit up high, and that's dangerous, especially when a 22 car is coming 3 cars left. Here comes 22 car of Trevor Holt again. Trying to get towards the rear bumper of the 25 car of Thijs van der Voet. Thijs van der Voet is now trying to go to the rear bumper of the 10 car. No, instead he's going to peek underneath him. They just keep on passing over here. That's good. And there's Trevor Holt coming towards the front again. As we have half a minute to go in the segment. Can they survive it? And then we will have a 4 car battle again. Seems like they are going to be able to do that, though never say never, anything can still happen. Trevor Holt can get a very good run over here, but I don't think it will happen. Nope, it won't happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to welcome our 19th entry over here. It is the number 88 car of Renesmee Brown, who is going to join the party. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, Renesmee Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 19, Renesmee Brown in the 88 car. And, oh, wait a minute, because they are getting aggressive already. Renesmee Brown joining the party over here. One of the 3 people who are named Brown. She's one of a family of 3 who are in this series. She's pushing the 22 car now. Renesmee Brown, one of the, actually, the person I've been talking to most of the times lately. She seems to be one of the few, or one of the only, one of the few I should say, of my friends who are interested in racing. And that means that not, she watches it all the time, but she does not say like it sucks. Ingela Moliano also likes it to watch it. Renesmee Brown, we've talked a couple of times when I was doing test races at St. Joltis about me flying through the air. And she said she wanted to fly. Well, this is a perfect place to fly. Although hopefully for her she will not fly, because then she will be out of this series. Let's go to the front over here, because we have some battle. Thijs van der Voet is going to have company over here on the high side. Close racing, 4 cars. After this we will have 1 more person to join the party. Before we will end part number 2. Oh, it's already pretty late. Well, okay, 6 o'clock, that's not late, but I'm starting to get hungry. Thijs van der Voet and Cittadino, they seem to be the fastest cars all the time, because they keep moving in front of everybody. But that doesn't really help you. Only thing is that it can save you from anybody getting into the back of you. But all in all, you still have to survive everything, and that's the thing that counts mostly. Here comes Renesmee Brown though on the 88 car. She wants to go to the front. Well, that may be a counter argument to saying that those other 2 are fastest. And now Trevor Holt comes to the front again. We have less than a minute to go in this segment, and then we will have 5 more people. Oh, look out. Oh, and there we go. 22 car. Can they save it? Can they save it? Can they save it? Oh, no. What a shame. The 22 car is out, but the 10 car may have survived it. And we'll have to take a look at the 88 car if she went with all 4 tires below the yellow line. 22 car of Trevor Holt is done. The segment is over. Everything is frozen now. So, well, we'll take a look at this and let's see who is eliminated and who is not. So let's take a look at what happened over here. We saw multiple things happen. We saw the 88 car and 22 car gang together over here. There the 25 and the 10 car got together. And there the 22 car of Trevor Holt and the number 10 car of Cittadino went around. Thijs van der Voet seems to be the only one so far who is certain to be in the next segment. He did survive it. Then we have to take a look at the 88 car. I think it was very close, but I think Renesmee Brown survived it. We'll have another look at this from the from the far chase again. Here we go. Contact between her and Trevor Holt. And just like it was with Tyler Everest, very close. Very close. But Renesmee Brown did survive it. And now we'll have to take a look at that number 22 car. Or actually the number 10 car. Because I think the 10 car is also very lucky to survive it. He got into the 25 car. Well, that's straight now to the 25 car again. That the 22 came flying into him. And there they go around. 22 car of Trevor Holt and number 10 car of John Cittadino. And watch his left rear. That left rear of him saved him. Well, it's pretty obvious that Trevor Holt is out of this one. Since he went on his roof outside of the yellow line. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a segment with 4 cars still, because only the 22 car has been eliminated. Renesmee Brown, Thijs van der Voet and John Cittadino, although he's on pit road, are still in the series. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take you to the final segment of this part. Ladies and gentlemen, the last segment of part 2. Oh, look out. Look out, Renesmee, look out. And it's already over. Well, are they going to save it? They saved it. They are both alright. I think both these guys are alright. Because his left rear tire is still on the racetrack. I want to just introduce to you Joseph Onesto. Well, and the question then will be, are we going to continue or are we going to stop? Well, I think that we should just continue for a moment. Although on the other hand, this was a wreck. So we should actually stop if we will do it fair. But that's unfortunate that this segment is just so short. It's the last segment of this part. And Renesmee Brown was getting a little bit too aggressive. Tried to eliminate 2 people. Did not work out. All drivers are still okay. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take a look what happened over here. Under... well, we're not under caution. But this is the end of part 2. Let's take a look at replays. So, let me introduce to you the number 33 car of Joseph Onesto. Has 2 entries in this series. He himself and the number 12 car for Batson, and she's actually going to be able to participate in part 4, so that's great for her. But Joseph Onesto had a heart rate 200 moment for, or already after just 1 turn, because take a look what happened over here. I saw it go wrong over here. I saw it go wrong. Number 88 car of Renesmee Brown gets into the 25 car. Then gets into the 33 car. She survived it. Thijs van der Voet comes sliding over here. And the number 33 car, Joseph Onesto. I think they are all alright. We'll first take a look at Thijs van der Voet. Great save over there by both those drivers. And Thijs van der Voet is still going to be able to continue. And then we'll take a look at the 33 car from the rear chase view. No, not the rear chase view, but the far chase view. Watch this. First going to be make sure that he is still in, and that he is certainly in. Everything's still good, still good, still good now. Still good, still good, still good, still good. Look out. Still good, save it. And like this he is. And we should actually get a better view from this, but I don't think I have a better view except for this helicopter view. Oh, maybe this helicopter view can help us. They are synchronized, spinning over there by the 25 and the 33 car. Now you can take a clear look at the rear or left And yes, that's rear wheel is still on the racetrack. So Joseph Onesto is going to be able to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this part over here after just one more replay. We'll go on board with Renesmee Brown, try to eliminate some people. Unfortunate for her, it did not work out. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 4 people in this series. And that means that the 27 car of Austin Ogo, who is entry number 21, first entry of, or the first segment for part 3, will have 5 cars. That's interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, on board with Renesmee Brown. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you in part number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the Christmas Royals has already been a success. It's a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you for part 3. Enjoy that part. And for now, I will see you then.